It's on the 360, and
piece of shit.
Well, it depends. It might be, but it's a very polished one. Again, who cares? No,
It's a shiny piece of shit.
Play story. No. Cutscene.
Nobody likes cutscenes.
In the land of Mordor, where the shadows
Do we need to turn down the game
here
volume?
on the slopes of Mount Doom.
I can adjust it like in this. Like I'll show you what I mean when I'm done with recording when I put it in there. That's what I found out in the I Am Alive Part 1, is I found out how to adjust the game volume like within its own recording.
Oh, okay. That's good.
There's like a line and you can figure out you can move it up or down to adjust the volume in a tiny bar.
Cool.
And while the strength of Gondor,
Right now we just can't hear anything on the computer because I have a mic plugged in.
malice of
Right. We just can't hear anything from the recording of that.
Right.
he has returned to Mordor.
And hopefully maybe later on we can do it.
Flame hath
Keep
fallen
track
on
of
the gate.
That'll be fun.
No mortal man
Great entertainment value.
Yeah.
can stand in
I will say I really like the concepts and ideas of this game, and the gameplay itself is very fun for me.
I was gonna say, it looks like the idea behind it is great. It's just
The concepts and everything is amazing. I will say the execution, at least on the 360 from my understanding, for the most part is pretty good.
kind of a
So, anyway,
8 out of 10.
Yeah, I would say 8 out of 10. Game, like I would actually average it out that way. I would say like graphics and stuff on the 360 would probably be 7, possibly dipping down to a 6. Gameplay though would by far be like a 9 for me. So it kind of averages out to like an 8 or 7. You'll see it, trust me.
That is a perfect
So we should
swing.
know. I have played half. Like I put 15 hours into this game, just having fun, and only got halfway through the campaign. Kane, you've never seen or played any of this.
I've seen like a little bit of videos from Achievement Hunter, but that's about it.
You see that loading symbol? Get used to that. That's gonna happen a lot. See, that happens a lot. Wee. Just counter button.
You'll have to hit
That's all
harder
this
if
is
you want
right
to
now.
test your father. Parry,
Okay.
son. Don't forget
Beat
to
the
block.
shit out of my son.
Stay alert.
Don't worry, son. It builds character.
Easy, son. You're not a soldier yet.
I love this. I actually really like the sort of disjointed introduction, like the memories flashing around and stuff. I really like that. This. It just felt cool because it was like I'm able to jump out of the exposition and learning who the characters are to instantly into killing shit.
They ugly.
Yeah, or the Uruks. Yeah. I like too that you gain a bit more backstory and information in this. So a lot of the kills are pretty brutal too.
I kind of noticed that in some of the videos I've seen.
Oh yeah, check this out. Shank. The button down there actually appears for Shank. I'm just holding him while Deer Hell beats the shit out, and then the orc kills him. I will say, if you look closely, sometimes you can notice like certain animations and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't always go quite. I was talking about more like in the comment and stuff. Like you'll see it sometimes. It's as though like certain stabs and stuff don't seem to go where they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Like that one, you can kind of see it.
I can see that one. Then there's just like some things with like the shadows. They just like look very off.
Yeah.
Remember, son, lunge deep.
Still very satisfying.
So are these stronger than any Urks between orcs and urukai?
Yeah, basically.
There's too many.
Like the Uruks are basically the Uruk-hai, at least to my understanding. Keep in mind, I've only seen the movie. I've seen every movie, but only read the first book.
Yeah.
Like not the Hobbit, the first Lord of the Rings book.
Yeah.
Gotta say, I actually did not like the book all that much, but
No.
I love but it did give us some of the greatest movies ever, so I'll accept it.
Did you ever notice that's like really annoying? Is the Lord of the Rings is 6 books but 3 movies, but then the Hobbit is 1 book that's 3 movies. It's like the fuck.
I don't know. I'll take it. All the movies are amazing in my opinion, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Which this is actually really good. It's us recording this, and The Hobbit comes out this next Friday.
That's true. I want to go see it. You want to go see it, Kane?
Yes, I would love to go see it.
All right, let's go see it.
Battle of the 5 Armies, which doesn't really make sense.
I don't know.
guess unless you count Smaug, I guess is with the 5th Army.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he is the size of a fucking mountain and can obliterate a city in an hour or 2.
Because technically you have
I will say
men, elves, dwarves,
Orcs.
and then
Smaug.
I mean,
No,
that'll
Kane,
fuck-
it's Smaug. If you say Smaug, okay, so see, look at the graphics. right here.
Yeah.
So, and then you see that pop in.
Yeah.
So that's something. And that was, it usually takes a lot longer for it to happen like that. I would say this is a very cheesy thing, but very funny. To teach you how to speak stealthy.
I actually kind of like this. It's something that's just fun.
Yeah, it's just, I just like it because it's fun.
Yeah.
They're just having fun with it.
Happy anniversary.
But,
Italian.
yeah, quick back into
This is
Smaug
beautiful.
thing is,
Where did you find
about how the
it?
guy in the radio,
I still have a
God,
few
which one was
friends
it?
left
Maybe
in
Put
London.
on the Rocks.
Did you talk to
Was it
my
Nivens?
I was gonna say, if it was
It wasn't
Nivens,
Johnny
we'd know.
Dare. It was one of the guys later in the evening, like 5 o'clock hour.
Moose?
I think it was Moose. And he was like explaining when the second Hobbit movie came out. He was like naming off a bunch of movies. And oh yeah, and then you have the Hobbit dash later of Smaug. He doesn't say oh, he says Smaug.
That's funny.
He says everything in a deep voice and Smaug.
Oh yes. So I like this too. Like another disjointed moment.
We must hide.
I like how it just switches so quickly, like from them just having their like pretty decent, okay life to Ishio was attacked by an Uruk and Italian just stabbed the fuck out of him.
Shank.
I just like it that when you grab someone, the X attack is actually just titled Shank.
Don't move.
It's not
I'll clear
stab,
the
it's not pierce.
Nope, it's Shank.
Stealth is my only advantage.
I like how they don't hear the giant thudding body hitting the floor.
Dude, trust me, they're worse than Assassin's Creed guards. You'll see. So this guy legitimately took me like the first time I played it 5 minutes to find because he was crouched down like that, and I was looking
Yeah,
around like
it's hard to see
I was
him.
like, where the fuck is he? I thought he went over here, so I was like, where the fuck is he? I'm gonna get seen. All right, I'll stab him now.
It is pretty hard to see with that shield. Plus, everything is so weirdly shiny.
A little bit, yeah. The lighting's a little bit.
He looks like a freaking Sith Lord there.
Yeah. But they look cool. That's what counts. Like, look at those.
The dude on the left looks like a the guy on the right looks like human.
Yeah. I think the dude on the right's actually in the big armor there. I think he's an elf, maybe. You don't ever get to see his ears.
They technically are like orcs and all different regions, sort of like evil version of elves.
Yeah. The orcs are basically twisted, mutated elves, essentially. Sort of like from Skyrim, like how the Falmer are.
Oh, yeah.
It's like how Falmer are to the not Vingal, the Gelibor or whatever his name is, from Dawnguard.
Yeah.
It's like that. The elves would be snow elves, and the orcs are Falmer. I will say this was very intense. My first time seeing it, I was like dead silent.
You did. You did. That's it. You did.
I think more games though should have the guts to do something like super like grisly and stuff for an intro and things like this. Like the effect isn't as big here on the 360 as it was on the seeing as like other gameplay on the One and stuff. but it's like you see yourself get your own throat slit and crap like that, and your family, and you just hear all that blood and stuff.
Come back to me, Elf Lord.
Yeah, it's like very like intense.
Yeah,
It's simple, but and that's good.
it's grisly. That's what I like. It's dark and gritty, and it's like you get the vibe of it.
What is this?
More games should do that and quit being little bitches.
See for yourself.
Well, like, what is it with Far Cry 4? Everybody saw the poster for that, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's so racist."
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that. And then he turned out to not even be white or something like that. Like, doesn't he live in the same area?
Yeah, he's like basically
He's
in
a
the same
native?
area. He's actually a native. He's just lighter skinned, but he's just more powerful.
He just doesn't go out in the sun.
Cast adrift between the worlds of light and dark.
Okay, also won't be here in 10.
Curse binds us
So
together
20.
within the walls of Ardor. If what you say is true.
Have you seen the videos for Far Cry 4?
I've seen a couple. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The multiplayer looks really fun. It looks so fun just because it makes no sense, but it has a cool idea. It has a really cool idea of turning you into like just this like mystic sort of warrior type thing. The sound design in this game is awesome too.
The one issue is about gameplay is just the idea of they have so many damn bugs.
Yeah. Lately.
Oh,
I will say this one, I have not encountered any like real bugs or stuff. It's just like besides on the 360 like graphical errors.
This
So, quick
looks
question.
familiar.
Oh, actually, I did have one. Never mind. I did have one on the 360. I don't know if this happens on the one, but I killed a captain at like level 10, and then I'm running around later, and all of a sudden the same dude with the same name is back, except like his face is covered in bandages and stuff. I decapitated him first off, so I don't know how the bandages helped. But then he says that he
Really
killed
logic.
me. He says that he killed me. He's like, "Why are you back? I thought I buried you," or something like that. Like they say that sort of thing. And he was 5 levels stronger, which at the time I was pretty early in the game, so I got my fucking ass beat because he was immune to basically everything except explosions. And there weren't any explosive barrels nearby. But so anyways, he killed me, and then I wound up killing him as soon as I came back. Then I got a little stronger, killed him. He came back again later. By the way, this is cool. No fall damage. You can kind of see like their mouths don't really seem to move
Yeah.
that much whenever they speak to you directly and stuff. It's a little annoying. Oop.
So, did you have last night? Did you have the Xbox Live update?
Yep.
Have you had any issues?
I mean, well, I haven't played. I haven't played since.
Yeah, I did the update,
was
and
gonna say,
then I tried playing, and then I tried doing it this morning. Last night at 11 o'clock though, I looked it up, and they're actually having issues of people connecting to Xbox Live.
I was gonna say Brock actually earlier. I was watching him play. He just kept getting randomly dropped, and
Yeah.
I doubt this has anything to do with that. But he was playing Skyrim and it kept freezing on him like every 10 seconds.
I kept trying to play Minecraft and it kept freezing on me.
So maybe it is. I don't know.
And I actually got on 11:30 last night on my computer and looked it up, and there was
I'm telling you, stop turning around.
a website. I can't remember the name of it, and they
All right, I accidentally pushed right trigger.
and then they
I
were
suck. There we go.
counting the people were having issues, and they were reporting it on a bunch of websites. And this website is actually keeping track of all the people getting the issues.
What do you
So it happened yesterday, and within 24 hours, they had over 500 people reporting issues about connecting to Xbox Live.
Huh.
So
I love what that Uruk says too. He's a fiend made of thin air. I was like, what the fuck does that even mean? You'll actually
gremlin.
Yeah. They ugly as shit. That's what you'll. That's the first thing you'll. But I just like the atmosphere of the game got nailed perfectly. They even keep in like this particular, like, you know, Tolkien was he was from the UK and stuff. They even keep the accents and stuff. Like later there's an orc you'll see, and you'll just hear all of those little word Gavin says and stuff. Like he actually says a lot of them. So anyway, I like this too. You can learn who a captain is from any orc and stuff like that. You won't learn their weaknesses or such. I think in this one maybe it gives them to me, just cause. But you have to interrogate particular orcs to gain information, like the weaknesses and strengths.
Oh yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it's like if you
It adds a little
exploit,
bit extra to it.
yeah, it adds a bit more like roleplay sort of to it. Like you can play around with it, just to like screw with enemy captains and stuff like that. It's a little annoying to me that you don't get the ability to brand and like completely take control of an orc until it's past the part where I was, so it's over halfway through the game. That's a little annoying.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like how in Darksiders 1, like my biggest complaint in there was you didn't get War, the Horseman of the Apocalypse. You're a grounded horseman for all the way up until the third world, which is easily like probably 10 hours in the game or so, I want to say. I haven't played that game in a while, but anyways, so you don't get it in like forever. I will say I like that this game has a very Assassin's Creed sort of vibe to it, because like you just look around on the map. First off, you get this super ecovision and everything, so you just see orcs everywhere and stuff like that. It's just so much fun just to beat the shit out of them. Then there's also like collectibles and stuff all over the place. For right now, I'm just gonna go to this mission and stuff. Oh, sup, orc. Wee. Awareness. I jumped over his head. I think he's aware. That's a little sad. See, that's a very big thing with this game. Orcs are even more blind than the guards in Assassin's Creed. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm gonna unlock this ability now. Nope. Strike from above. Yes. I sort of like the way too how it's like, so there's technically like 3 different things you're leveling up in this game.
Right.
So there's the XP, the blue points up there, and it says like my next ability point is 645 XP. So that's like what you use to actually gain skill points and stuff. But as you can see here, so you can see that first off there's this orange line here. Mm-hmm. It's like that. So these are the skills I can buy right now. But then the power is first off the numbers get a lot smaller and stuff. Like the highest level a captain can get to, I think, is 20 power. But you gain like 40 every time you do one of their missions and stuff. So you can actually level this up pretty quick if you just do the side stuff.
Right.
But you have to get to the next power tier to unlock like the next line of skills.
Oh, okay.
And that's what these orange locks mean. It's like even if I had a skill point, I couldn't spend it on it. And then gold locks are just like you have to do a story mission to get to them. So like the Karagor Hunter, the Graug Hunter, Brand. Yeah, there's the Brand right there. Those do, however, unlock completely automatically. So that's pretty nice. So I don't have to spend skill points on all those. Although, realistically, like, a quarter of the way into the game, you can just unlock all of these and get basically almost everything before doing any other story missions just by having fun. That's what I did. So I was, like, to this tier whenever I was fighting, like, my first war chief. And then there's also here, so Mirian, I was trying to remember what those called. I kept calling them Mordor points after seeing the freaking Let's Play.
Mordor.
Because I couldn't remember what it was called. I thought it was Mithril, and I was like, no, that doesn't make sense. Mirian? I don't know. So anyways, this you use as sort of more just, this is basically like money. You get them for just, I seem to just get them for doing random stuff a lot of time, but you also get it for artifacts, collectibles, just doing all sorts of things. And I do love it that if you unlock all the rune slots and stuff on your weapons, then you get like super execution moves and stuff down here. Like the this one, Storm of Eurofell, click both the sticks, 20 seconds of unlimited executions. Just continuous. And then there's this one, the Flame of Azkar. Your elf shot then bursts them into flames.
Very nice.
And then the Shadow of Akarn. I'm probably pronouncing all of these wrong. I don't know why I'm even pronouncing them. But you turn invisible and allows infinite stealth executions for 20 seconds.
Damn.
Yeah, this can be a little ridiculous. And then, of course, at any time you can go here into the pause menu. You can see all of the orcs and stuff. So there's the slaver guy, his rat bag. Rat bag's war chief now. Rat bag is so funny just because he's such a freaking loser.
So let's see. Should we?
Oh yeah. So look at that.
Purdy.
Yeah.
Nice and purdy.
There we go. And then it just pops in.
All right. So should we just go and kill this one guy and then call it a video?
I mean, yeah, sure. I mean,
Alright.
I can kill lots of other dudes. There's tons of stuff actually in this game. Oh yeah, but anyways, so see like, he doesn't detect me until right there, as I'm stabbing him. Whoop. Whee. I like this. They added the ability to terrify enemies and make them run. Like, that was a little bit in Assassin's Creed and stuff, but it's like in this game, you can do it in so many ways. It's so much fun to just jump into a group of like 50 enemies and just kill like 2, and they all run. Oh, that's actually so you can see on the map like the green dude. So like that dude, he's just called like a worm. It means like he's like a coward, and so we can interrogate him to gain extra information. Get off me. Oh, come here.
He's gonna get some stitches.
Gaining intel is just so much fun for me, just because of the elf guy just yelling at them, "Forfeit your mind." And so anyway, so now I can gain intel on him and learn all of his weaknesses and such. Like he's can be injured by this guy's actually pretty strong for only level 4. Usually, like it isn't until like level 7 or 8 that they lose their like weaknesses to be instantly killed, which is what a lot of chiefs or a lot of captains have. Like you can instantly kill them by like stealth or such.
Nice.
So you can be injured by combat finishers and range attacks. So we're not going to be able to kill him in one hit, but we can just damage him over and over, which is fine.
So guess what?
Huh?
It's been 10 minutes.
Yeah. He's still not here. I told you 20. Oh yeah. So.
Damn.
Yeah. That's pretty satisfying. Oh, so this is a captain that just walked up to me. See, I love it. They're all just walking around. They all have their little areas on the map and stuff that you can go to, but it's just like, they'll just be walking around.
Nice.
For a second I thought, we already killed him. Ow. So he was probably able to be instantly killed by combat finishers. And so you can see I gained 9 power, I gained a rune. Usually the runes, I think how it works is like, you're guaranteed of course to always get a rune, recover 50% focus after, I don't have that ability yet. By the way, that's like one of the most OP abilities, is able to get focus back after pinning an enemy to the ground. That dude that kept reappearing for me and was like level 20 by the time I killed him, I had a rune. They gave me like 97% focus back after every time I pinned an enemy in place. So if I ever ran out of focus, like the thing that makes it go slow-mo like this and stuff, then I would just pin the last guy in place, and then I would gain all of it back.
Nice.
And it's like you can upgrade your elf shot. You can have a lot of elf shot eventually. But we'll start this mission here. I'm a little disappointed actually with like I pre-ordered this on the 360, so I got like some special runes and stuff. I'm actually a little disappointed with the pre-order bonus, like because it came with a custom skin. Like I mean the runes are awesome. Let me say that the runes are pretty cool, but I replaced them pretty early into the game just because I got better ones. but or like not necessarily better, but just more useful ones that I was using more. Probably later game, I would have liked the pre-order runes a bit better.
Right.
But the skin is kind of the skin that it came with is kind of lackluster. Like I literally couldn't tell much of a difference between Talion in them, like in his skin and versus his normal look.
Right.
Except for like his right arm gets clothed. That's it. Like his right arm has clothes on it. Fancy. It had a bit more accent and stuff though, but. Oh yeah, this is another way you can gain Mirian points. Not Mordor points.
Can we just call Mordor points?
You might as well. It's a big giant enemy. But by completing side objectives like this. Dude, I cannot wait to try getting this game though on the next gen. Hopefully gonna be getting a Xbox One here. Oh, you don't see me. Alright. But I really am looking forward to it because like from reviews and gameplay and stuff I've seen, it's like it's so finely detailed and stuff that depending on the way you chop off a guy's head, it determines how his blood will fly through the air.
Yeah, if you cut his head off a certain way, it spurts out a certain way.
That's my phone ringing. Can you look over, see what? Who is it? I just let it ring. Sorry, Anaya David. I don't know who the fuck you are. Bam. Yeah, you can see, especially with that animation, the one where he walks up like beside them and stabs them. He's stabbing like their chin. All right, let's get another one here.
You shall never
So I'll
eat
get
again.
Execution here. I like the way how too they made this like a bit of a smarter hack and slash game because it's like the whole like all of your abilities focus on building up a chain. Oh yeah, so more of this. Lovely. Pop in. It happens even in the that Sauron army screen. It happens with the orcs. Like you can see it with the orcs and stuff. Let's see. Oh, for a second I thought there was a Caragor in that cage. If you see cages, always look for Caragors. Because A, they're just fun to ride around in and stuff. But they can do a lot of damage too.
What are those exactly?
Ooh. Caragors are like the big lion looking things.
Oh, are those the War Riders animals?
I think those are actually something else because they're actually like called wogs or...
Oh yeah.
Stop saving him, damn it. Oop. I thought he was down. But anyways, like, so I completely lost my train of thought of what I was saying earlier. So the whole game focuses on building up your hit streak thing. But if you ever swing at someone who's and miss, then it actually is gonna reset your hit streak and stuff. So you actually have to be a lot more careful. And now we can kill him. Oop. Bam.
Dude, it looked like you shoved it through his crotch.
Oh, rear. Oh, that's right. I think this one's scripted, but the gold runes mean like epic or like legendary runes and stuff.
Nice.
I love the way how that dude in there actually becomes important later on. I just now noticed this. That's like the leader of the resistance in this area.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was the one we saw in there get the shit beat out of him. Like I said, I think this one is scripted that you get. But, oh, it does have my, I think, these are two of the, yeah, these are two of the pre-order ones. Where's there's supposed to be 3. I think, is the other one on the bow? No, that's that one. I'll put that on there just because. Huh. There's supposed to be a 3rd one. That's weird. There's supposed to be a 3rd one that causes, like, increased damage if you, stealth attack. Or ground finish a captain. But I'll slap that on there because I like it too. It increases the chance of what you like if you get one for your bow, your sword, or your dagger, depending on how you approach the mission. It's like if you do a lot more stealth stuff, you're gonna get a lot more runes for your dagger. If you do a lot more like sneaky stuff like blowing up barrels or just shooting them in the head and stuff, you'll get a bow. And then if you combat finisher or just flat out fight them, you usually get a sword. I think it makes it more likely, but not always guaranteed.
Right. So it's a little bit more of a, depending on which weapon you use, the more you can get for it.
Yeah. So it's like the more you use it, the more stuff you get for it.
Yeah. So that's like a good way to kind of like make it easier for
Hey,
weapon
Destiny.
preferences.
Fucking don't make it random.
Oh, you don't like random?
I don't know.
Hey, buddy.
All I know, I actually have never played. I haven't played Destiny yet, but I was talking to Dalton and Brandon. They both played, and they were saying, yeah, the random loot drops are pretty annoying.
I take it you did not come here
I
to
mean, if
arrest
you're trying
me
to go
for
for
treason.
something good, and you have a 1 in 50 chance of getting it,
It's pretty fucking annoying. Especially, it's like you're on this 2-hour raid. You did better than everyone else in the raid, and they all get better loot. Or like in multiplayer, like that's where I've heard it's the worst is mostly in like multiplayer, like the Crucible mode thing.
Yeah.
It's like you, no matter how, it's almost as though I think there's like a weighted odds system I read about once where it's like actually if you get like first, second, or third, you're less likely to get better loot versus fourth and fifth place, and then it's like sixth place has like I think almost like a 0% chance.
I'll be there.
Sixth place is like the lowest out of all of them, I believe.
Oh.
I never thought I would ever say this, but legitimately in that first the Hobbit movie, Gollum actually had a moment where he actually looked kind of cute, like just for a brief
Yeah, the
moment.
big
'cause he
eyes.
yeah, because he looked so sad.
Yeah.
There was a lady in the theater behind me, and she was like, "Oh, poor guy." And I just started laughing in the theater. But there we go.
Well, I mean, you know, Smeagol can be cute, but
Yeah,
Gollum's...
Gollum's a little batshit nuts. But yeah. So there's a bit more texture. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, so yeah, so there's a mission.
Very nice.
I'm gonna hide in these bushes now.
You're a bush. No one expects the bush.
I'm a ghost in a bush. Even more. You can kind of see the elf and like Italian just phase over each other. But oh shit! Ow! Who are you? Oh, he's a fucking cat.
The one you killed earlier?
I think so.
Yeah, that's when you killed earlier.
Yep. So see, so another example. Oh, and see, so he gets stronger too every time this glitch happens. So see, because now I can't counter his attacks. So I'm just gonna run.
Run away! You just hear, ah!
Just do this. It's mortal weakness. Heights.
What?
Loser.
Climb? Shorty?
Let's see actually, what? So what does he have now? So see, his stuff all changed now, and he's power 11. He was 4 when we killed him. So now he can, so now he can only be damaged by explosions and range attacks. He's invulnerable now to combat attacks and finishers, invulnerable to stealth. He has heavy attacks that do high damage and cannot be countered. Your counters are not effective from backlash. He still has fearless, and he continually heals rapidly. So good, so goody. So that guy's gonna walk around forever now. I was gonna say he does kind of look for. He did look familiar. Anyways,
Yeah, I remember the cave-born part. I'm like, I think you just
I was
go
gonna say
down.
his face just looks similar, but yeah, that same glitch sort of happened, where you saw that his face. He's like pissed off that I fucked up his face.
Yeah.
That happened last time, and it's like every time I kill him, his face gets progressively worse until they just mummy wrap him.
So you can, like, ultimately just make him fugly.
He's already kind of there, but I mean, yeah.
You can make him more fugly.
Yeah. But, so yeah, this is our beginning of the 360 playthrough.
So let's see, initial rate probably like 7.5.
Initial rating for here, well, because of that glitch, I'd probably drop it down to a 6. Because that didn't happen to me until like 10 hours in last time, maybe.
No.
This time it happened instantly.
Yeah. Yeah, that
So
tends
last
to
time
drop
I
it.
was gonna get last time I probably gave it like a 7. I actually would probably give it an 8 my first time through because I just wasn't noticing the graphical problems. Like you can see, I think right there a little bit, like texture just kind of pop in and out as I look around.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say 6 on the 360 for this, just for this particular instance. If that reviving captain glitch wasn't happening, I would probably say 7. So all right,
Alrighty, well.
see you
So
guys
at least
next time.
6 out of 10 at least.